I just felt that instead of trying to type the impact that I've gotten, on a personal level, instead of trying to type it, over email, I should probably just send a voice note to really express. Please don't mind me. I am so huge on letting people know when something they did or said or didn't say affects me. So when I was working on part C, part C is about leadership, of course, and I have gotten this very huge mind shift that I think I even ought to pay you for. I want to pay you for it, for leading me here. So the first one is, you will see it, of course, tomorrow when I send it. The first one is the way we don't expect unparented children, that is children without parents, the way we don't expect them to turn out right is the same way on led companies, on led teams, or the ones with bad leadership, is the same way you can expect that they will not turn out right. Now, what that did for me was that it reached into my heart and it strangled something that used to feel like humility. I don't want to lead, I don't want to be in a leadership position, I want to be, it feels like humility, it feels like I'm trying to be humble. But then I just saw that so if you don't lead, if you that has the good head, if you that has the Spirit of God, of course I know we're talking about companies and it's basically a circular place, like my Christianity is not really what they're looking out for. But if you that has a good head, if you that is filled with the Spirit of God is saying you don't want to lead, who is not supposed to lead? Like, what is this humility you are trying to be humble? So that was my first personal turning point, that if the good people, those with the good heads, are saying they don't want to lead, how do you expect the organization, the team, the units, Bible study unit, choir units, how do you expect them to turn out if those with the good heads are saying they don't want the trouble of leading? And then secondly, in the last chapter where you talked about successors, okay, you don't know that is the last chapter, but it's the last chapter of the book where you talked about succession, and the way you put it is that you wouldn't be threatened if your child was turning out better than you. Assuming I had a daughter and at 10 she was already writing books, and I'll be very happy, I'll be very proud. So why don't you see your subordinates like that, right? So that was just again, that was my own personal takeaway, that instead of feeling threatened that your mentee is beginning to know more than you, go farther than you, shouldn't you even be proud? Shouldn't you be fanning their flame? Shouldn't you be encouraging them? So yes, it's like part C of the book was made for me. It's like part C of the book was made for me. So I just want to say thank you very much, Mr. Kenneth, for those great thoughts. I have been altered. I pray my altering will be forever. I will not go back to my old mode. In Jesus' name. God bless you, sir. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much.